Hello boys, my name is Yoshi. Welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. Well, not so much a blind playthrough anymore, we've pretty much done everything we could do in just one part, but anyway, we did Zelda's battle and boss challenges in the last video, all with an A rank. Now we're going to move on to doing literally the exact same thing, but with Ganondorf, with the Demon King. So he's better known. Thankfully, he only has 2 specific power-ups. And no, I didn't find enough time to grind weapons. I just feel like it's not really worth it when you can just win with these anyway. It'll just take a little bit longer to attack the enemies, that's all. It's literally all that happens. Actually, I had plans to do it, but with all the grinding I've already done, every time I've tried to grind weapons, it's just been really bad. And not much has come from it. I have a new route of taking them away, so we're gonna focus on doing that. Alright. Anyways, what can I say of Ganondorf? He's a really good AoE character. We won't be seeing that right now, but time comes we will be seeing it quite a bit. I prefer to do this first part this way though, just because it's easier and gets a lot more juice than you can ever get with your normal abilities. Alright, now we have to go over here. Hey, as in this song, you pretty much have to clear out absolutely everything if you want to get enough. Should have gone for that area first to begin with. Now we have to use an arrow magic fountain a lot earlier than expected. We finished it off now. Yeah, I figured I earned an A rank there. It'd be silly if I didn't. That was actually a little bit slower. I didn't like that. Just not taking the best route. I'm starting to think if it's even worth it to go for that one at all. Oh, hang on. I need to do this. Alright. I almost forgot what I had to do here. One thing I'm gonna do differently is hit each attack that I know of at least once. But move to a different one. Delay is on purpose, by the way. We want to wait for the to stack behind us so we can then hit more of them with our specials. Okay, we're actually getting so many from just this one from alone that we haven't had to really do much grinding yet. But they still coming. Don't stop coming. Oh, okay. Now there's even more. Due to Ganondorf's big range, we might actually get this done without getting longer, especially if we find special drops like that. And yes, if you're wondering, the delay, the specials on purpose. Because if I could do that, I don't have to use as much cool attacks. I'm so close, I could just attack a little bit, build that up. There, skip having to actually use the special attack animation a second time. Saves a little bit of time. That should have been an A-rank because we got really fast. I don't know what sometimes said to be a B rank, but then again, it doesn't really matter in the long run. It's all based off of timing anyway. Okay, so if we're playing Ganondorf, there's only one way to really safely do this. The problem is there's not really a lot of enemies to do it on. It's my biggest worry right now. I think I need a check to do this properly. Alright, now let's do it. And there's a very specific strategy that works really well. Using specials and ever attacks. And using this, you can build up a lot of troops really quickly. This is our last focus tactic. This is what happened before. Probably should have been doing that from the beginning, but again, I thought I would start in an area with more troops than I did. That was fast. I don't know why it sometimes causes me to not fill up as much energy as I should. At least that's what I think that is called for Ganondorf. You know what? Builds up that farm just below his special. But I could be wrong. This is actually a good time to finish this magic thing. That defeated a captain for me, which is always nice. Alright, now we get to take on Cucco again. Hopefully this time the strat will work. There we go. So that's what usually happens. Cucco gucks a few times, then he immediately counters, but then we counter-right Matt and take him out immediately. Because we have the blocks up, we can just take his hit and keep going. And very easily keep going smash him. It's one of the easier bosses to defeat when done that way, and again, we'll just show off the shit later. It's not a big deal if we skip it the first time. I'm just trying to get into the thick of things. Alright. Thankfully, since Ganondorf only has 1 hour weapon, we'll only have to switch one time. And then from there, we'll stick with the swords for the entire duration. Should actually check the pods to see if there's an interesting one. I guess we could go with classic Ganondorf. Or we can do this. I think we would go with old classic Ganondorf, since I actually played Ocarina of Time quite a bit. Kind of like that version of him. Oh yeah, this one we actually have a stronger trident than we have our swords for some reason. That's just the way the luck has been rolling so far. I will say those 750 plus 5-star 4-slotted 8-side 4+ weapons are really hard to get. They're very random. There's no way to force grind them either. You literally would just have to play now again until you get the ones you need. Yeah, as Ganondorf, we should have no problem defeating the Princess of Hyrule very easily. I'm wondering why I don't do the 6-minute setup all the time in this. Even though I mentioned before, I started skipping the break. Now, battles, length simply because they're too long for the video in general. Well, yeah. Only did that before because it was really awkward to do. Oh my gosh. No, could you not? Okay, he's wanting to be mean. Well, we're gonna have to extreme crush him. He's almost around here. Clearly. Really, that's what we're gonna have to do. Okay, that works, yes. Alright, now let's see what his specials are. Oh geez, that first attack is so fast. Okay, and he's better suited for AoE. Because he's so fast with the trident, it's very hard to control which special moves you get. Oh, and if you match it a second time, you could start having him teleport. Alright, so that's just generic. Alright. Okay. I don't know what I want to do. Let's get the max with because basic attacks are so fast, they're probably fastest for taking out and small enemy troops in this, but then attack is really good for getting. Oh, whoa. Saw that before. Okay, I want to finish in with this. So we can see the unique animation play out. There we go. And what about his special? We haven't seen that. Oh wait, no, we saw it once. Yeah, that's right. We used it against the dongle. That's fine. Alright. That should be enough. I like showing off the different animations because some people probably forget you can even do certain specials. This is actually true for me, who pretty much only used the fly attack button, the one that's the actual basic attack, over and over again, and never even noticed there was a second button. So as a result, I didn't see a lot of different specials, and for a while, as a result of that, I thought Sam was a weak character because of it, because his basic stuff is really bad. Actually get into his special if you know how to play him. His mechanic is actually really good. Pretty powerful if you can time it right. Just think of it as one innate special to take off his mask has a really cheap part about it where you can just keep firing pieces at one enemy repeatedly. Literally can't do anything, they just sit there and take all the hits. They'll get interrupted immediately if they try to do anything too. Hilarious. And then he lowers their guard will be immediately smashed immediately afterwards. It's quite funny to watch. I think we'll be getting to Zan next since we are evil lines of characters. But of course we still have to get a couple of errors first. Still figuring out. Not like it matters. We only need like 1,200 probably for the anyway. We're getting way more. It is what it is. I like doing this. It's nice practice for the game. I know runners, after you get to a certain amount, they'll just purposely stall in a particular point of the map. Do that. Okay, well that gave us a new skill. Forgot where that was. Whatever it was, it probably won't matter in the long run. Man, my power's still at this stuff. He's referencing like his power has come back after Link. Alright. Go. Okay, I actually remembered this time. And by the way, yes, if anybody still doesn't know the origin story of certain subs, the Vade Surge is his normal weapon. This Trident is supposed to be the weapon his demon form wields. As part of Link to the Past, that's where it first appeared. Anybody who's played that game and actually challenged the final of Ganon in that fight will know how terribly and superly annoying that Trident is to deal with. It has a lot of things it could do, and then you just get knocked off. And then you fall off the platform and have to redo the full battle again. That definitely didn't happen to me like 15 times. Well, the first time I tried to beat it. Even then, when I finally got Link to the Past on Super Nintendo, it still took me a while to beat that fight. It's definitely not easy. I'll give you that much. But hey, I've beaten it now. But I think that alone makes Ganondorf's Trident a very intimidating weapon to see in its actual game. And in here as well, I guess. Alright. Well, since we don't have to switch weapons as such, this will be a lot faster now. Though I'm not so sure if I want to do the setup. Ganondorf already has a really good AoE. I might want to try and use that instead. Maybe not for this battle, since it has a really slow animation. If it had a faster animation, I might change it up. So I think just to make it more interesting, since my Midna characters already have good AoE, pretty much any character has a good AoE, I'm gonna actually probably try and do the battle without him. It's alright. By the way, if you're hearing anything, sorry about that. That's just dead. Nothing to worry about now. something I've gotten used to. Something he's gotten used to. Don't worry, it is alright. Oh, jeez. He did grab it. Usually I meme through that attack because you can't take knockback. Time it worked. Since this battle, unfortunately or fortunately, is like the battle, its similar battle in the adventure map is once again extremely easy to do. All you have to do is use your few times. I don't have enough. That's annoying. You know what? I am going to. I've decided I am going to use this just once. Just to skip a magic fountain animation. For now. I would have normally used our fairy magic there. Now we're going to use fairy magic again. Here. No, still not enough. I think I must have gotten really counts from earlier. Usually this is a lot easier of a goal to me. It's possible some enemies got stuck behind walls, so I didn't actually get the cubes we needed from that. Usually a bunch just appear here and we use this once to finish the map. Apparently not close enough. 7:35 when I finally did it. That was a little bit slower. But felt like. Makes no sense. The strategy is the same every single time. Yeah, I'll laugh all you want, man, Dave. This is your time to have fun, after all. It's your job now. After all. I will say, as we go through these challenge builds, some characters will definitely have it much easier than others. Ganon will probably be really easy to do in both AoE and themselves, so he might have one of the easier challenge modes yet. But other characters like will actually take a little bit of effort. So I think some people might actually be more interested in seeing those strategies, because a couple of them have probably tried and failed with those characters, so when I get to those characters, that'll be interesting to see the strategies. All just aside though, the strategies I did actually create for them are probably not really ones you should be interested in watching. Alright, well, I learned that doing the strategy for the magic setup doesn't work, so I'm doing what's called the super strategy. So, I guess I should probably explain what this is again. You can overkill bosses that do a lot of damage. Basically, the combo is to use magic plus extreme crush, then set yourself up so that you're within range of as many bosses as you can that are as fast as you possibly can. And then you basically just spam specials until they die. And if you have enough, you'll just be able to overkill them. Only problem is, depending on the character, it takes a while to do this. Okay, well, because that one was banned, and the other one didn't, I was able to at least take out the 2 bosses. That's not bad. Still pretty good, actually. Let's try to take out this last one. The only reason I used magic fountain ones, or fairy magic ones, was to weaken their defenses. That way we can just overkill them and take them out early. And we take out the big clump there because there's just so many next to each other that it lets us get a massive cube count almost immediately. I think because this is a weaker battle, I can probably just do this an herb. Easily get all the moves in. There's so many that I can't even hit on all of them with just that. Part of the trickiness with using this versus the other thing is other strat doesn't nearly spawn as many as you should. Whereas this one also hits the enemy right as they appear. I'm doing this now to test the theory. Can we finish with just those 3? Yes, we can. Alright, so we actually only need 3 bosses taken out. The 3 in the middle. Then we use 1 up top right away, and 1 up in the left. And we can instantly win that battle. Before, I was just taking that battle more slowly. But now I'm starting to play it smarter. It's working out. Okay, just looking at it, unfortunately Ganondorf is not a really good mistake outer, despite having those strong attacks. I think if I want to get a better chance at doing it, I'll have to actually probably fill his bar up a bit first, and then do other stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to just basically take each boss out one at a time for the next strat, unfortunately. I still have a normal-ish strategy I do, which doesn't use any magic, except in the second battle, and otherwise just uses our stuff. You can also, if you're worried about the smash, you can do yet another ultimate strategy, which is much easier than that. So if you're starting with getting Bells, this is another strategy you can do. Instead of do the magic setup, but instead of using that, just go into Focus Spirit instead, and then try to hit 2 of them with 1 super attack. I think I missed there. Okay, never mind, I did get it. That way, it still knocks them down, and then you can just wail on them. This time, I'm just gonna wail on them normally. So that all's done. Oh, that was not good. Often than not, this is faster than just trying to screen crush them. And it's especially useful against Goma. In fact, if you're trying to take out multiple Gomas, don't even bother using the other strategy. Going into Focus Spirit and smashing Goma that way is the only way to get through Goma's stupid defenses, because otherwise Goma blocks literally all of your attacks at once. It's super annoying, and I don't know what anyone was saying. Okay. Oh, I got very lucky. Wow, I got another outside. Okay, I don't really need to do that up, but I keep waiting too late until that happens. Instantly. Now he's gonna get up. Okay. Ooh, we made that work. Well, Ganon already has a fast normal boss skill strategy, so I think just doing this is preferred. Yeah, that's the one we want to get. This guy's early. Because that, just hits him a whole bunch of times. Big old orb hits him a ton of times. That's the best way to get this done. 850 with 1 blow there. That was really good. There's the advantage of taking out so many bosses once. You just get so much more juice to deal with here. Somehow I got a lot lesser than I expected there. Alright, well, we're about to finish anyway. Okay, we barely got some 3 minutes there. Yes, I'm keeping track of my time because since there's what you can do in these battles to make it more interesting, it's actually probably more interesting to try speedrunning them. Boblin's glitched, by the way. He's supposed to be gone. He's not. So we'll just phase him out of existence by skipping a cutscene instead. It makes no sense why he won't leave, but it is. Maybe next time I'm gonna have to give him a piece of my mind when I play with my next character. Anyway, 2,000 enemies defeat. This should be pretty easy too. Now that I know the AoE magic strategy, I might just use that instead to at least knock them down a bit faster, and we might use a couple of specials. So we might have to change strategies yet again. This time, before I do it, however, I will still deal with these guys normally. Okay, this is a much better setup than last time. Got at least 200 troops set up. Now we just need to do the strat properly. The strat is very similar to what we did last time. I'm gonna go in here, immediately use magic. Before we do anything else, smash all three of these guys down. Okay, that didn't work as well as I expected it. It's very important to make sure you actually knock Ganondorf down, by the way. Because then you start just taking a whole bunch of damage. Okay, well, we're gonna get at least one defeated here. Be another. Nope, both of them got up. Okay, now we really need to use magic. Might have overkilled me now. Yeah, okay. Got him mid-charge there, that was funny. Okay, was not the best strat. I probably should have just used specials on him. That's why you usually want a strong special, because usually what you want to do in that scenario is, because on the R, you want to basically just special over and over again. You finally take them out. But it could be very different depending on how strong your special might be. Alright, well, now that that's done, that always takes longer than normal simply because there's more enemies to defeat. The strat I'm doing, by the way, is very risky. You should not normally charge in there at all. The intended strategy is to just go around and take out bosses one at a time and never go down there, because that's free manhandles you would have to deal with otherwise. They're very likely to take you out at very low levels, but safe enough. You can win this battle easily. Still, you just need to make sure that I knight one enemy at a time. The only problem is fighting that dual airdrop at the start. There's no way to skip it. They follow you around pretty much everywhere, no matter where go. This usually seems like kill, but I always do it because it's better than doing a different strat. Because the air drops will follow you around no matter what, so they might actually follow you over to the other area. Of course, my Ultra AoE strat works a lot better against Gomas specifically, and also works very well against small enemies, but only if it actually has a very strong attack setup. I think you'll see that actually used with Young Link later, I'll say that much. So Young Link's actually a best strategy to quickly tear through multiple giant bosses, so we'll get to see a different strategy this time. Anyways, thankfully for normal takeouts, Ganondorf is very powerful, so we have him at least single target taking out these giant bosses. So, Fairy Battle should be pretty fast, at least a turn. Oh, nice start. I don't know why, but sometimes the other answers are resistant to getting because ours, which is weird. Seems like Matt Handel always seems to have that resistance, so I can see again why people don't find that to I think there's one there a lot. You know, since we've already shown these battles many times in the past, I think I should probably do everyone a favor like I did the last time. God, Ganon attack, please. Right here. This is the only problem with moving too far away. Sometimes I'll just to you instead of attacking. That's why manipulating is hard. Okay, he's not behaving so easy at the extreme crush. Okay, I fixed that previous problem by canceling out of the attack. Went out. Only have a things to do that though, so it's not easy, right? I think the next off should be Gomas, and I should be fine to just extreme crush anyway. Oh my gosh, it'd be nice if I actually hit him. Sometimes they'll also just dash for no reason. Sometimes it's completely random when that happens too. Feels like I should not have had that happen there. It's annoying. Okay. Wait for these troops to appear. There we go. We can do this. There's the Gomas. Already appeared. Just didn't have enough time to set that one. By the way, say ahead of time if people get confused, but you know the drill. We've done these battles like 15 dozen times. We don't want to show the same nature of really just fighting enemies over and over again. So, just like we did last time, we're just showing the boss skills. That's all we're showing. Once all of them are defeated, we'll just skip until the end of the battle. I think you guys know what's gonna happen. I know I've cut out quite a bit already, but I feel like I need to start going more ham on that. That's why I'm gonna add this battle in as well. Because to be fair, we showed off all the skills to whenever we finished that. So yeah, that's the end of that. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, the timer has ran out and the battle has ended. As I feel like I've said quite a few times now. Yeah, and now we get to move on, finally. I will say, these brave battles did not have to be this annoying. I know they probably didn't want it to be too short, so people would have time to space stuff at this, but making it this on with no skips is like tedious. If they make a remake of this, they need to potentially change those fights to any less long just so they don't take us on to complete, but then I guess it would make it harder to A-rate, but at least it would make it more interesting. You'd have to rush a bit then. But in this one, you just have to be brave, so it's like, yeah. Get what I just said now? I have nothing else to say, really. Other than Ganondorf's really fast at taking out bosses. I still feel like I didn't do well at that one though, so hopefully we can do this one a bit faster. So I'm gonna be very persistent this time. We're gonna focus on just killing them. Of course, the middle one, last one will always be the toughest by far. Mainly because, it of course has this, you give those again. Enemy that everyone hates. Those things will always immobilize you, which can often interrupt some people's spells, which I do not like. There should be one right here. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, yeah, he's stuck in place. We should use an extreme crush to knock him down early, so we don't have to wait for that to appear. I'm also waiting to see, just in case nothing does happen. Got rid of him. Of course, I'm not using Extreme Crush on everything this time around, mainly because there's so many bosses you cannot simply use Extreme Crush on them all. You have to, which ones you can do it on, and which ones you have to simply skip. Makes more sense to Extreme Crush if you can kill them down at once. Hey, that worked. As a strat. Didn't initially look bad. Ended up wasting a punch that didn't take out. Doing all the chill attacks. Like, all of this seems random, unfortunately. Okay, he's being a man. Alright, if you want to be that fat, for it, I'll Extreme Crush you too. He literally wouldn't let me. And he was just doing every single attack but the one I wanted. So it's important to usually take out these Ardrucks and Manhandles in one combo, so you don't have to deal with them doing it like that. That alone wasted about 2 to take out. Yeah, that one we literally completely pulled in the wall there. So what happened last time? I'll make sure he actually gets taken out this time. So we don't have to deal with that crap that happened last time. try and make up for it, I am gonna actually hopefully do this strategy and it works. Set this up, I'm gonna get magic from here. Use it. Hit you. Probably get some troops to stall out so I can get stuff done. This time run away from the magic phase since we don't have magic. And then this guy comes up. Yeah, we're just gonna immediately end this. Other strategy. Well, better known as the other strategy to knock bosses. Okay. So powerful, we also defeated that beef, I believe, who was nearby. Or maybe not. Still hear a big foe going back around there. Alright. Now let's just extreme crest as many of these guys as we can. This time if we run out, we'll do the magic spirit strat instead. I didn't do nearly as much as it should. Okay, we'll have to use that. Hey, yes, I'm doing, for you guys' own safety, I'm doing this first virus to see you want to take out all the giant bosses as quickly as possible. No focus on anything else, just taking them out. Oh, okay, well, better not waste this opportunity. Move that up early. Good. Still have an extreme crush for this is down. Now that I know his face is his hitbox, we should let him turn first, then do this. So I think other stuff was the reason why I messed up before. And there we go, we finished off the last boss. Before we end this part out, let's just use photos there so you can see that animation again. And now you know what's gonna happen. Before we end this time, I'm gonna show you space that. Oh goodness, we back. Oh dear. Alright. Okay, there we go. I'll see you guys in a Alright, the timer has ran out and the battle has ended. In our favor, that is. So, let's keep going then, shall we? Alright. Just one more brave battle to go, but it's probably the most annoying one out there. This one might actually be easier if we just use a focus spirit near-ish the last wave, like after like using magic fountain plus. We should probably just use a focus spirit during it, just to not get stunned by the freaking redeads every 3 seconds. That would probably actually be the best strategy. Problem is I'll waste a lot of spirits doing that, so I might just have to start getting magic early. Although, thankfully, Ganon has a pretty good counter strategy to all of that. If we just use magic at the start to weaken everyone before doing anything, then we could try and do the dead sap. But I guess at the very least I should at least attempt to do the strat. And the extra strat, by the way, is literally just use magic, but then immediately following that, go right into Focus Spirit. That is the big difference between the previous battle and the other one. In the previous battle, I didn't do this, and I almost immediately got eradicated. So this will make my attacks a bit faster and make it so the redeads do not interrupt me. But similarly, I also don't get it out of combo attacks, which means I might still take a lot of damage from other stuff. just barely not taking him out in time. Of course, to make the magic trick work under this, we'll probably have to start grabbing a lot more focus spirits than normal. All just for once it's so it'll seem like it wastes our time at first, but it actually is probably more worth it than doing the other strat. Oh my gosh, she's not moving. Okay, that worked well. So Ganon gets defeated pretty quickly, thankfully, by Ganon, which is always nice. The only problem is we can't really miss doing any those things around. Right. Get this going. Oh my gosh, hey, stop running away. Here. I swear that for some reason, doesn't know why, that just randomly decides to run away from their base. That's why all of them idiots, at least for the giant bosses, theoretically should always run right towards you. But they don't always do that for some reason. Because it kind of messes the strat I'm trying to do. Otherwise. Hey, I think I saw him do an attack, but he missed. Because of my AoE. Okay, well, we're in a good spot. Let's do this once. Try and clear out some special out of this. We're mostly just using our specials to get out of the deads and hope it immobilize, you know. And we'll take you out too. Got rid of him. It's the only really consistent strat I have besides just using magic at the same time. It's not often we use Focus Spirit early during these battles, but then it's probably easier than doing the normal strat. Alright. Don't think I want to grab a fully this. So I can just grab this. You have to pull that way. And now we're gonna use these guys. We must do this because we don't. Okay, this time I'm gonna take up the Focus Spirit first. I'll just catch all to make it easier. We not get interrupted out of this. This gives us a little bit of time to kill the other enemies. It's a little bit faster than beating the last bosses, that's for sure. There we go. I believe the attack button stopped. Well, this one attacks me. Now, land on the side. This side will probably be very difficult again. This is where we're probably going to use Extreme Pressures. Mostly just to defend ourselves against this large net of enemies. This Extreme Pressure does give you some invulnerability things as well. Yeah, way faster than I expected. Could not go to now. Of course, for some reason, sometimes you only need to do 3 of them. Okay, There's two of them. Let's try to pet them both down. This will weaken them. Start trying to combo them. Oh! Help if I actually hit that one properly. There we go. Somehow did this actually work out. It did. Wow. So we took out two of them in just one battle. With very little special and no special fountain there. Okay. Yes, as you can see, done correctly, he is actually a pretty good destroyer when not using specials to overkill him. So he's not good at overkilling the giant bosses, but he is really good at doing the other stuff. Okay, so that simply just doesn't work against that. So that means we have to already have that counter. You can do that really late. That works. And yep, just to check. I was just checking. Yeah, you cannot do anything against that. And it doesn't hurt really too much. I can just take forever, especially if you get all the force motions in the world. Fix that by using Monte. Oh. Where's my magic? There we go. Alright. About 8 minutes. Not bad. We saved at least some time there. So I'll see you guys in the next part. Alright. The timer has ended. And with it, the battle as well. That means we are done with the first part of Ganondorf's Ganondorf's challenge mode. Jeez, I need to speak correctly. And he also got to 255, and we're still at 99 rupees. Yeah, all things are good here in Hyrule, clearly. So yeah. On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll see you guys later, wherein we do part 2 of this challenge mode. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.